How to transport your chains. Perfect. Well, good morning everyone. After quite the fiasco today, we're in a dock. Went to two different wrong places. The third one finally is the right one, but pretty tight. Alright, we're finally loaded up, tarped, and I'm pretty sure we're okay on the weight. Easy load, just heavy but easy. So we're gonna weigh it real quick and then we'll get out of here. Here's our load. It's riding good. Look at this view, guys. We're at the port of entry here in Sundance, Wyoming. Kind of Black Hills, I guess you could still call this Black Hills. Man, this is just a whole different country out here. It's beautiful. I love it. That was a pretty easy load to tarp. Just got done at the scale. We're gonna get out of here and get on down the road. We have to go up a hill, that's why it took so long in that gear, in case you're wondering. We have a gnarly wind today, but thankfully it is like pushing us, which is awkward because if you're going west, you usually have a headwind, and we're heading west and we have a tailwind, so it's pretty strong. It's like 30 mile an hour sustained, so hopefully it stays that way where it pushes us all the way into Nevada. I don't think we're going to make Nevada today, but it'd be nice to get to Salt Lake or past Salt Lake. We'll see.
So I'm still looking at this load board, trying to find a load that'll get us out to Phoenix for Monday next week. And there's some loads posted on Friday for $3,000, which is kind of the rate I want to be at. I'm watching them. They're still up tomorrow. I will possibly call the broker, see if they could push it till Monday. Maybe something else will be posted tomorrow for Monday in that price range. But I wanted to show you guys how ridiculous it is right now getting out of Phoenix back to Stockton, California. Like, I brought it up and I was like, wait, is this for real? Like I said, there's some $3,000 loads. There's one actually for Monday. It's $2,600. If they'd bump that rate up, that'd be something we'd be interested in. But I really think we can hold out for 3 for Monday. But just look what's here for return trips. One stinking load, guys. One load. It's for tomorrow. I'm really, really, really shocked that there's only one load out of Phoenix coming this way. I mean, I know it's Phoenix, and Phoenix is kind of like a, for lack of a better term, a dry market. But that surprises me. I just got tornado warnings on my phone for this area. You don't think California gets tornadoes, but it does. And this house that we bought, it has a newer roof because a tornado actually ripped the old roof off. So I don't think they're not no, like, you know, Iowa type tornadoes. They're probably more like a 1-ish, but still a little nerve wracking right now. So I stepped outside. I'm just kind of taking a peek at what we see. And I figured, well, I'll bring you guys along. Yeah, look. Blue skies. End of the world.
Old Fancy Hawk is getting a workout today. To the point where the tires are turning blue. Oh, man. That's what happens when you park next to a cattle hauler, I guess, at the fuel island and get fuel. They shit all over your tarps. Oh, man, what a day. I had to throw a strap on the back here because this old fellow was flopping around, and it actually broke 2 of my D-rings, or not D-rings, the grommets. So that's not cool. But hey, that's trucking. What are you gonna do? All right. Check the tightness. Yeah, they get loose. These guys get loose after running for a little bit because they settle. All good. Yeah. I didn't really want to throw another tarp on that. It would have looked prettier, but too much work. Too much work.
I think the tornado has moved out of the area. We made the big time news, guys. It was on the news in Sacramento. Crazy. I don't think anything. I'm just watching the clouds. They're still kind of moving at a good lick. I don't think it did anything here at our house. I did not actually see it here at our house. The wind did pick up enough to blow open the door for our storage container. But a few miles down the road where we used to live, when I was looking on the Facebook pages for the news outlets, it was circling above that area, the town of Valley Springs, and we used to live over there. And there was definitely a tornado, and it was a pretty good size. It did not touch down that I'm aware of, but the footage that people were posting, it was definitely exciting. There was a tornado, and it was a pretty big one, just like for the radius, the size. But I don't think it touched down, which is good, because considering how big those swirling cloud, the swirling cloud of it all, the clouds, it probably could have done a little bit of damage. So I'm in the truck right now. I always seem to be in this truck. I'm in this truck because I'm selfish and I don't want to get my Mustang dirty. Especially since I just washed it. But I'm gonna go get our youngest son. He's been at Grandma's house today, and I'm gonna give Martin a call and see how his day's been going. But I just wanted to hop on here really quick and tell you guys that yes, there was a tornado. No, it was not at our house, and I think the town is okay. So I'll catch you guys when I catch you. I don't know when that'll be. Maybe in the next video, maybe later today. I don't know. We'll see.
We're parked for the night at the truck stop, which is not my favorite thing, but I'm tired and pretty sure I'm out of hours. And it's dark. I wanted to go further, but there's no sense. I'm in Tooele, Utah at the TA. Hopefully nobody takes my hood off over here. We've been doing some trucking. Old Fancy Hawk's doing pretty good. Put down almost 700 miles today. We're just gonna call it a night. Not my ideal parking spot, but we're gonna call it a night and probably sleep in a little bit because I'm exhausted. And hit it tomorrow. Go home. We're about 10 hours from home from here, so yep. Enough rambling. We'll see you guys in the morning. Well, look at this guy here. He probably wants some food. What the hell's a seagull doing in Utah? Look at the mountains. Very nice. Hope I don't regret that later. All right, let's go to work. Let's go home, actually. This is just to maintain 60 miles an hour. That's how bad the damn wind is here right now. I am about over this damn wind. Look at that guy. He's about to lose his tarp on his hot shot. That's no fun. Luckily ours is still back there. T's and P's for him. That's what wind does though, man. You can't keep tarps on sometimes. You just obviously can't keep fuel in your tanks. I'm doing 60 miles an hour. How much slower can I go? Look at my wheel. I mean, that's just how it is sometimes when it hits you. It's just terrible right now. Terrible. It's literally blowing straight out of there, out of the north, right across on the salt flats. I'm over this wind. All day yesterday, and it's probably going to be all day today, and I'm just not digging it for sure. I hate wind. That's literally my least favorite thing to truck in. There's high winds. They suck. They drain the life out of you. Man, this wind is so bad. I'm gonna have to pull over and throw a strap on the tarp on the front because this is literally starting to lift it up on the front. It's stretching the bungees really bad. This sucks. I don't think I've ever been in a wind like this. Even in Wyoming, man, sustained winds. This is probably 50 mile an hour. Just from the side. It's terrible. I mean, 20 pounds of boost at 60 miles an hour just to maintain speed. I don't know. With a low load like this, insane. It's insane. It's starting to die down here every once in a while, and it gets easier because I can see the tarp coming back down. But well, we're going to have to stop and check things out anyway because this is just ridiculous. Yeah, that's the only drawback to tarping and tarps in the wind. Like, if you want to talk about flatbedding, the wind and tarps, man, they don't get along for sure. And I don't like to throw straps over the top of the tarps because it doesn't look nice and it's just kind of janky, but sometimes you just got to do it. There's nothing you can do about it. Hopefully we make the rest area before this wind starts picking up again. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Started to lift this thing off. Literally. All the way around. Luckily the product didn't get wet. It was just ballooning this whole thing out. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. This wind. Just unreal. Sorry about the wind noise, but I can't do anything about that. I think we're out of it now. So we should be okay, but I'm debating throwing a strap over here because this is kind of sloppy in the front because this pallet's like far back. I don't know. I think I'll throw a strap over here. Alright, that ought to do it. It'll keep it from ballooning this. So it gets air in there. It gets air inside of there and it just balloons the front and it wants to lift everything off. But I don't think we're going to see any more of that wind, so we should be all right. I just hate that it destroyed my tarp back here. Well, I mean, my rings and stuff. So, yeah, it's fun. But this strap's all right, so we're going to get on the road. Snowing in the wells. Or as the ladies here would say, meow meow. Gotta love spring. I mean, I'm not complaining. I hate the heat. Wow, look how quickly it's melting now. When it dies down, it just literally melts right off. Look at them four-wheelers go.
Okay, so somebody just asked a really good question. They want to know, do we get to use Mercer's fuel discount when we're hauling loads for them? Yes, that is an option. The way it works, and I just called and set this up because I had it on my list to do, and I thought, well, you know, someone asked the question, I might as well check it off the list. So the way it works, you will be issued a TCH fuel card. And that fuel card The only one that can put money on it is Mercer. So when you're hauling a load for Mercer, you would call into Mercer and you would ask for a fuel advance against the load. So if your rate's $2,000 and you want $500 for fuel, you'll call in and ask for that $500 to be put on the fuel card as an advance. So they advance you that money to cover your fuel. And then when you're done hauling the load, you'd be paid the rest of the money, which in that scenario would be $1,500. I don't know what the fuel discounts are. I'm on their website right now because she told me you can see it on there. So let's look at the website and see if we can find where they have the information on these fuel discounts. Let's see. If there is anything on here. This looks like just some general articles. So I'm not seeing anything on here for fuel. Let's see what else. I see nothing on here for showing their fuel discounts. So I'm not sure. But you guys get the general idea. So yes, we can use Mercer's discounts while we're hauling Mercer loads. I don't know what the discounts are. Hopefully when we get this card in the mail, it'll give some more information. I do not know if we'll actually use it regularly. It all depends on what those discounts are, because I would hate to advance against the load. And let's say that your discount's like 10 cents, but if we were using the Open Roads app, let's say we could save like 50 cents. I'd much rather have it go on our fuel card directly instead of advancing against that load. Because once you advance from that load, you kind of have to use that fuel because it's loaded on the fuel card. So I hope that answered that question. And let's go see what Martin's up to.
Well, that's the cheapest fill up I've ever had. That's because this pump stopped at $600. So I had to reactivate it. But I would take that all day long, especially if that's all it ever burned. That'd be nice. Spending money. Actually, we already spent it. But we made some, so it's all right. As long as you make money, it's all right to spend money. Load's doing good. The tarp's no longer ballooning with that deal there, that strap. But then again, it hasn't been as windy either. But it's staying nice, so let's get out of here.
Sunset. I decided to do something nice for Martin. I am going to wash his pickup truck before he gets home, because he's been working hard all week and the truck needs a wash, so I'm capable. I might as well do that for him and surprise him. I was gonna show you guys me doing it, but Martin has the tripod, so I have no way to hold the camera. So you have to take my word for it that I washed this truck. All right, guys, as you can tell, it's now dark. I did get that truck washed. I also went over it with water spot remover because it did have some water spots from the last time I washed it. Well, maybe 2 times ago, because I was too tired to actually dry it afterwards. So today I washed it really good, did the water spot remover, washed it again and dried it, and it looks pretty good. I would show you guys, but I mean, it's dark. Just take my word for it. So Martin's been stuck in traffic. I have no idea when he's going to get home. I know I can't go to bed though because the trailer's loaded and he probably shouldn't drive into our property with a loaded trailer. So we're gonna park the truck somewhere else tonight. I'll go pick him up in his shiny truck and see if he notices it. I hope he notices it because I worked my butt off. All right guys, about 10 o'clock at night, I am gonna hop in this big old beastly truck and pick up Martin. He just sent me a message that he's gotten into town. So let's go meet him.
But I'm glad you're filming because I don't have the ability to film intros because I don't have a camera crew anymore. Or outros.
Yes, outros, endings.
Ending.
I was gonna ask you, did you film an ending?
No.
Hi.
Welcome.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag.